Hey guys, welcome to Boxing Squared for boxing news and views from around the internet. Much has been made of the relevance and standing of the WBC heavyweight belt, the green belt, which is or traditionally has been regarded as the most sought after and coveted of all the heavyweight straps. I have seen in the past couple of years a lot of commentary from fans on whether the allure of the green belt is the same as it once was. Often arguments centre on things like Deontay Wilder has faced subpar opposition since being champ and therefore has cheapened the belt, or that the green belt's luster is fading because it was a hangover from a bygone era that things have moved on. But there are those who still prize the green belt well above all others. Whatever the case, that belt would be one of the prizes for the winner of an Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder heavyweight showdown. The respective teams, they are negotiating right now to see if they can stitch together a deal for a fight. So that could be early next year or mid next year. We'll just have to see on that. But there is a caveat. Joshua's team is also talking to WBO heavyweight Joseph Parker's representatives. And Joshua's promoter Eddie Hearn, he has now suggested that Jarrell Miller could also be a potential next opponent. So some water to go under the bridge there. But the WBC itself has interestingly made it very clear it wants this Wilder-Joshua fight. Its president, Mauricio Suleiman, says there is no time to waste in establishing a fan-favourite unification blockbuster with Anthony Joshua. He says, "Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Deontay Wilder is waiting for his moment to shine." He made a statement with a tremendous one-round KO of former champion Bermane Stiverne, who was trying to time the jab and counter. But then came that right hand. That would have knocked out any fighter in the world. In referencing Joshua's last two stoppage wins, Suleiman says Joshua struggled, but he's certainly a tremendous, powerful force. Wilder's success was all to do with his jab, his tremendous condition, preparation, physique, and mental strength. Suleiman also adds that right now, without question, Deontay Wilder is the best heavyweight in the world. I do like to hear that the WBC is getting behind its champ. It's supporting Wilder to the hilt. And then I saw that the WBC had followed up with these tweets on social media. See on screen, this one here quoting Deontay Wilder. And this one here quoting a recent comment from Anthony Joshua that you don't have to fear him, but you must respect him. It actually made me think, isn't it a little bit unusual that a sanctioning body is getting so invested in this fight getting made? But I thought about it a bit more and I came to the realization that actually the WBC would be the real winner in this fight. It's got a lot to gain. So if Deontay Wilder wins and shines, as the WBC puts it, it really does elevate Wilder into the elite status. He will be considered the top man in the division, the top dog. Until now, there have obviously been a lot of lingering questions from some fans about how good is Deontay Wilder, because he doesn't have that signature win on his resume. But the vast bulk of the questions and the negativity, it'll evaporate. It'll just go away if Wilder walks away with Joshua's belts. And that is a dream scenario for the WBC. Its champion being the best. And Wilder has often spoken about how he treasures the green belt. So it will be a case of first among equals where the belts are concerned. The WBC can bask in Wilder's reflected glory, and it can say it always knew he was the best, and now he's proved it. And conversely, Anthony Joshua, if he won, then the WBC inherits a boxing phenomenon as its champion, someone who's on the path to becoming undisputed. And while Joshua's profile in the United States is growing, he's not a household name just yet. But if he got the win, and won well over Wilder, it certainly puts him on the path to being a household name, and the WBC would effectively be going along for the ride. It'd be on the ground floor for that. So, having Joshua as its champion, just like I'm sure the IBF and WBA have experienced, it's good for business. It would be good for them. And I can see a situation where either guy, Anthony Joshua or Deontay Wilder, for the WBC, it's just all gravy for them. The WBC wins no matter what. so no wonder they are gagging for this fight. What do you make of it? Drop a comment, hit like, hit subscribe, follow me on Twitter, boxing_squared. That's boxing_squared. I'm out.